Hi everyone, my name is Christian Koopman of Dreamshell International, and today I am standing at the telecabine of Nanda. So the telecabine is the main bubble lift that brings you up to Trakwe, which is the summit here in Nanda, which is part of the Four Valleys ski domain. The reason of today's video is because we have an apartment for sale. It's an apartment that has been renovated with a lot of taste and quite intelligently as well. It used to be a 2-bedroom apartment with a separate kitchen, but the owner has moved the kitchen to the living room and in doing so created a 3rd bedroom. So it's a compact apartment but provides a lot of space. The reason today that I have started this video at the bubble lift is because of the location of this 3-bedroom apartment, because it's actually quite nearby the main lift to the ski area, and that means you don't need your car, etc., to go skiing, to come back from skiing, to go to supermarkets, to go après skiing, which is also a very important part. In fact, it is so close by that while you're listening to me in this video, we've already arrived because the building is right here. So I'm going to grab the keys and I'll show you on the inside. So here we've arrived at the Cisalpina here in Nanda. So that is right in the center of the village. I came just from there where the lift is located, and the building presents itself very well. In fact, a lot of renovations have already been carried out in this building. So the facade has been done, this entrance area has been done, the carpet has been done, the heating has been done, the roof has been done. So a lot of things have been done already. One thing that's still on the list is the elevator. So taking the elevator to the 3rd floor, we come into this corridor space, which is all very neat and tidy, by the way. And then we have here the apartment. So as soon as you enter, you're greeted with this lovely alpine atmosphere here. As I mentioned, the property has been renovated already, and it has been done very tastefully with all this old wood on the walls, natural stone on the floor, and a lot of design elements like this feature wall. So we've got our cloak area here, and then we get to, let's call it like a split in the apartment. So we've got the living room here and all the bedrooms over there. Let's start off with the living room. It's a lot of light here. I purposely left off all the lights in the space to give you an idea of how much light there actually is in this apartment. We've got this. There's the fireplace over there. Beautiful natural stone. And there is the kitchen that, as I mentioned before, used to be in a separate room, but that has been converted into an additional bedroom. So now you've got this eat-in, kitchen, dining, living, all together, but it works brilliantly, to be honest. As we go outside to the balcony on this windy day, we can see where I was just walking before. So you take that road, and then at the orange building, which is the Mat Hotel, you go to the right, and that is where the ski slopes are. In fact, if I zoom in a bit, you can see the ski slopes right over there. Plenty of space here on the balcony. It wraps around the corner, all the way to the other side. You have the view over the Alps. Very quiet here. Let's go and take a look at the bedrooms. Just a small intermezzo. The kitchen is of course fully equipped, so you've got your wine cooler, your oven, dishwasher, the whole thing is in there. So here to the left, this is where the kitchen used to be in the apartment, and that has now tastefully been converted into a bedroom. So it has 2 bunk beds, which sleep 4 people in total. Then we've got another double bedroom over here, which is direct access to the balcony in front of the property. So you've got your wardrobes all around, and that frees up a lot of space here in the bedroom. Then we've got the 3rd bedroom over here. Again, direct access to the balcony. And this bedroom has a little treat. It has its own ensuite bathroom over here. Speaking of bathrooms, there is of course another bathroom which serves everyone else, and that is over here. So big shower, everything that you might need. So there you go. This is the apartment that I wanted to show to you today. In addition to what we've already seen, there are ski lockers downstairs, as well as a cellar, and very important, there is an indoor parking space included in the apartment as well. Now, we are still awaiting the exact documentation. It's about 80-85 square meters, but that has to be verified. I find it a very interesting apartment, be it for yourself, just for the holidays, or from a rental point of view, because it sleeps a fair amount of people, and of course it is right next to the ski slopes, so that is always a guaranteed value, and that will never change, of course. So should you be interested in this property, then let me know. All right, bye bye.